2 could represent reverse or slowing down.
God, I hope not. It doesn't. So those numbers simply represent, is the transmission in drive? Is it in neutral? Is it in reverse? It doesn't tell you anything about whether it's slowing down or not. But the brake switch and the brake pressure and the longitudinal accelerometer data gives you some information on that.
Okay, so if Your Honor, we could go to slide 30, please.
Okay.
Mr. Wolk. And I want to do it generally. There's not a need to read any specific number. I just want it clarified.
Mr. Alessi, so is this 30 or 31?
Shit, I'm hungry.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, you are correct. It's 31 in the most up-to-date presentation. Thank you. You see all the numbers in blue font on that slide, sir?
I do.
Those are all numbers that you have placed on that slide. Did I have that correct in your direct presentation?
You do?
Okay. So this Excel spreadsheet, there's also numbers in black, correct?
Correct.
So all the ones that are in blue, those are numbers that you have placed into the spreadsheet. Correct?
Correct. The one exception is column N, where it says ship position.
Yes.
I changed green to forward and red to reverse.
Oh, shift position.
So
I said ship
the
position.
data
I was like,
in the
that's
columns
wrong. That's not what
in
he said.
blue are not from the original data that was downloaded from the vehicle, correct?
Like, for example, if you look at column H, I simply did a unit conversion. So it's the same number, it's just in different units. But the black numbers represent exactly as it comes out of the vehicle, but it's the same number.
All right, that's what I wanted to get to. So for clarity for this slide, when you download this data from the vehicle, what is in black, those numbers just come right out, correct?
Correct.
As they're stated. But the blue numbers, they don't come out like the numbers in blue. You have to do something, some calculation, some application to get to the blue, correct?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, we're going to keep that up, Mr. Woke, please. Thank you. And when we need to get to the specific numbers, we'll be fair and make sure you can see them. Now, in these columns, do I understand it correctly that you attempted to account for wheel slippage in the revolutions per minute speed values produced by the car?
Not here. You're looking, this is 1162-1. The wheel slippage occurred in 1162-2.
Okay,
Oh
and
my
so
gosh.
if we go to a slide with 1162.2, we will then go to the slide you believe represents wheel slippage. Is that correct?
There are
It's getting near the end of the
data
day. I'm
points
fucking
in that
exhausted.
represent slippage.
That's my question. In which slide, sir, would you like to pick?
35.
Thank you. So we will go to slide 35. So
I've highlighted the slippage.
exactly. So you agree that there is data that shows that there is wheel slippage with the Lexus SUV during trigger event. Let's enlarge it for this one here. The
Nicky
trigger
Naps.
event, the number
No kidding.
1162.2, correct?
Correct.
And as I understand it, you
That wheel
testified
slippage
that
is important.
this trigger event was caused by a depression of the accelerator pedal at more than the 30%. Is that correct?
It's a transition into reverse and then a quick acceleration exceeding 30%
So let's
in reverse.
Okay, got it. So the accelerator pedal being depressed to this degree, more than 30%, can be the result of wheel slippage, correct?
I mean, it doesn't necessarily work that way. I mean, you can have wheel slippage at any acceleration, technically, depending on the roadway. It's just what is in the data that shows that it's slipping.
Or get
It
some
isn't
ice cream
necessarily
coffee. I have some.
because of the accelerator. Normally, that's what causes slippage. But it's the data. When you look at the data, you're like, well, that doesn't make sense. It's increasing in speed, but yet the longitudinal acceleration is dropping.
My question, again, doctor, is you can have an accelerator pedal depress greater than 30% and it be caused by wheel slippage. That can occur, correct?
The wheel slippage does not cause the accelerator pedal.
I'm not saying a cause and effect. I'm
Oh,
just saying a correlation. Do you understand what I mean by a correlation?
Let me if I
No,
may
not
try and
really. Not
straighten
in
this
this
out.
context. Kind of
So,
weird question.
Applying heavy acceleration can cause the wheels to spin. Is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I wanted to get at. Already. So in your
This guy treats
review
every
of the
question like he's
materials that
stuck
are
in this
related to
key.
January 29, 2022, did you become aware of whether there were, and you said you extensively reviewed documents, did you become aware whether there were people at 34 Fairview?
Yes.
And approximately how many people, without regard to names, just number, how many people did you become aware were at 34 Fairview on January 29th, 2022, the early morning hours? How many people approximately did you become aware were present?
It depends on which time, but there could be as many as 16.
As many as 16. And let's talk about the time period from midnight to 1 a.m. Do you have an understanding of how many people could have been present at 34 Fairview at that time period?
So I'm going to see you at sidebar on this.
Okay, back to sidebar we go. We're at a micro-P counter of 26. A reminder, you guys can, you don't have to do it this way. You guys can send in super chats effectively called super tips at supertip.gg/RL. You can use them to ask questions. You can use them to tell jokes. You can use them to make fun of me or call me a giant pile of trash. Whatever you want to do, that's what they're there for. Try them out. There's different AI voices. We have more to come